Hello friends, in this video I'm going to talk about 4 most notorious Western lies about China. Number 1 lie is said Dalai Lama. Number 1 lie is said Dalai Lama is a democracy fighter in the Western world, especially in the US. So this is totally a liar, not the truth. Dalai Lama was once the Buddhist leader in Tibet before 1957, and he was also a local ruling class leader because back then Tibet still kept a slavery system. So Dalai Lama and his followers, they were bullied. They slaughtered people. They bully people. They try all their best to torture Tibetan Chinese. If you like, you can go to any social media platform to search those black and white film and videos made or published by individual explorers and historians who traveled in Tibet back then, this is before 1957. Then from those pictures, photos, videos, you can see Dalai Lama's true face. He was totally a bad guy, not a good guy. He was against democracy. He refused to give human rights to his fellow Tibetan Chinese people. Back then, Tibetan Chinese lived in Tibet. What kind of life? The life was like in the hot water. They lived in the hell. So this is totally a liar, big liar. Why the Western medium, mainstream medium, and the political leaders or politicians try to say Dalai Lama is a good person? Because they want to demonize CCP. They are against the CCP. This is totally, it surprised me. So the Western mainstream medium and the politicians totally political disguised Dalai Lama as a hero on political purpose. So it is a big liar. Dalai Lama is a human rights abuser and democracy abuser. Number 2, liar. It said CCP China caused 2 million, even 20 million Chinese people died of starving during the Great Leap. That is the year from 1958 to 1962. This is not the truth. The same. This is not the truth. Back then, the new China, it's just the beginning, first 10 years of a new China. And the China government and Chinese people try to make China become an industry country, because you all know China back then was an agricultural country. 85% people are peasants. So this is why back then we have the Great Leap movement. But I know it is failed, not successful. not very successful, but there were no such big number of people died. Maybe a few people died. You know, every country has people die of starving. Even today in the US, 25% of children go to bed every day with a starving stomachs. So still have people died, homeless people or something die of starving today. So back then, China people do not have like a rich food or a lot of food like today we have, but we will not die of dying from hunger. My family is a big family. Relatives lived in the whole country, and my family have 7 children. My grandparents, my parents, our 7 siblings. No, but we were all living through those years. Nobody died in my family. And my friends, my classmates, my schoolmates, my coworkers, I ask them, and anybody I met when I travel around in China or in the world, I ask all the Chinese people at my age or older than me if there was family member died in those years. They all told me no. So this one is a liar, a big liar. Please go to China, ask Chinese people, or old Chinese people for the truth. And China is an agriculture country. We have enough food for us to sustain. Okay, to sustain, maybe not a better life, but sustain. Okay, and also we have, you know, Chinese people like to eat white animals and also the plants, white plants. That is also is a help, right? So there 20 million people died during those years. This news or this rumors is totally a lie. Number three lie is a side. Number 3 lies said recent 3 years 就是 roaming around that Xinjiang, the China government killed millions of Uyghurs in Xinjiang. It is genocide. This is nonsense. Uyghur is one of 56 nationalities in China. We live together in China, hand in hand, like brother and sisters. Okay, since 1990s, yes, because the open policy and we have the internet, the whole world had internet, so people go to China. A lot of people go to China, including those anti-China forces. Okay, and some anti-China or anti-CCP forces and extreme Western, extreme right-wing people, they try to right-wingers, they try to do color revolution in China. So they incite some Uyghurs and support some Uyghurs who joined the East Turkestan militants to try incite them to do some bad things in China, like destroy society, vandalize the public facilities, then start armed riots. Yes, we do have some those kind of riots happened in China since 1990s, but they were all suppressed by China government. And these rioters, they are just like those rioters of January 6, 2021 in Washington, D.C. The same things. They are just political rioters, terrorists, supported by those bad people, anti-China people. Okay, this is a bad group clique. So then Chinese government arrested some bad guys, some terrorists, Uyghur terrorists or Uyghur rioters, but not maybe a couple hundred, but they jailed them. okay, jail them, but there's no genocide totally. Okay, if you say that, now we can also say the US do the genocide with those peoples, okay, against the government on January 6, 2021 in Washington, D.C. This is the same things, right? This is not genocide. Okay, just arrest them, put them in the jail, all for the legal process. So it's number 3 is also a big lie. Please don't believe this lie. Okay. If you want to know Xinjiang, what is Xinjiang, you go there to see by your own eyes. And also there's number 4 big lie about China. It is number 4 lies said COVID-19 was created by China, by Chinese people. It is totally a big lie. Those people say that. Those people spread this lie, tell this lie. They at the beginning they said they have the proof because Chinese people eat white animals from Huanan seafood market. Yes, Chinese people like to eat white animals. I hate that too. I don't like that too. But we have been eating white animals for 1,000 years, especially in the before New China and in the old days. Now we never had COVID-19, such a plague happened in China. So it's not because of that region. And the New China in the 21st century, not only a few Chinese people eat white animals today. So when the anti-China forces or politicians, they see, oh, this claim cannot stand firmly, it's not persuasive, then they find another claim. They said, oh, COVID-19 disease virus was leaked from a Wuhan lab. Is that true? Did you hear China created any killing virus in the history, in any war? No, there's no, right? Totally. If China, number one, if China is capable to create such killing virus, biological virus, China do not need to build up the military missile or the nuclear missile. We do not need to do that. We just use the chemical virus, right? If China is capable. Number 2, what country use chemical or biological virus to kill people in the history? What country had that kind of criminal background? We all know that, right? During the Second World War, what country used gas weapon, the virus, try to kill enemies? What country? You all know, right, friends? And what country invaded China? Japan invaded China. And they built up 737 hospital, used Chinese civilians as assembled to do virus test, try to kill virus. And what country use the mouse disease virus weapons in South Korean, in Korean War? What country use it? Not China. China never did that. What China do? Just want to protect China territory and protect Chinese people. Okay. And why the Western medium and the Western politicians try to tell these liars? Because they want to defame China. They want to demonize CCP. They hate China CCP. They don't want CCP make China great, make Chinese people have a better life. They don't want it. So this is why they make these liars to spread around the world. Do not want all the world people love China or do business with China. That is the only purpose Okay, friend, thank you. Don't trust them. Go to China to see China, to learn China by yourself. Don't trust Western media. Thank you. Have a great day.